Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sierra, and today's video is going to be about how I do my brows, a little bit about my brows, just talking about brows, what I think about brows, so let's get started. So first things first, I use the Tarte Big Ego Eyebrow Pomade, and I've been using it ever since it came out, like around 2 months ago. And I really like it so far. Like, this is the only thing I reach for every time I do my brows. I use Ash Blonde, which it looks a lot lighter in the pod than what translates to the brows. And the only con that I can find about the pomade is that it only has 8 colors. I feel like it should have a wider range because I feel like there's more than 8 shades of eyebrows. I do it kind of backwards. Recently, like, I carve out my brows first with concealer and then I go fill them in. I feel like for some reason that just makes it look more clean and helps you guide more on filling them in. So I just want to make a couple statements also. Like, it's 2020. No one should have bad brows. Like, I was a victim of, you know, plucking them too thin, like, I want to say 10 years ago. So 2009, 2010, that little era. But there should be no reason that currently, you know, I want to call it the sperm brow, where it is like a little ball right here and then it curves up thinner. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have seen it. Should not be happening. Second, the boxy squaring off eyebrows should not be happening either, where they fill it in, looks all good, you know, then they box this area off. Your eyebrows don't grow in a box like that, so I feel like you shouldn't be filling it in like that. I use, currently, I've been liking really any kind of like full coverage concealer, but I've been liking this Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer in Birch. So what I have been using to carve out my eyebrows first. Concealer brush, which is the Vasanti. Just says eyeshadow too. I just think it's a flathead eyeshadow brush. And lately I've been saying this is my crease brush instead of concealer. You know, it happens. But anyways, I'm going to try to get a little bit closer. Alright, so I tried to go a little bit zoomed in for you guys. Hopefully I don't scare y'all. I just do one brow at a time. I was using that e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, but it was drying too fast, so I switched to this concealer. I'm liking it a lot more. So I will kind of go, I'll do the top first. And half the time I don't even like pluck them, I guess. And I will just take my brush and start at this corner and make it a line from here to the tail. So you can kind of see how it has that negative space right there, or empty. And then I take another brush and I will blend all that up because it will kind of not look right. It'll get too hard and settle if you just let it sit. So after I do that, I immediately try to blend this up. And I'm using a Real Techniques, it says Deluxe Crease Brush. And then I'm going to do the same with under the brow. Sometimes I will use the Morphe concealer. So again, we're going to go to the beginning and all the way to the tail. And honestly, if you like don't pluck a couple hairs, or you forgot to, or miss a couple, I feel like it's no big deal because your full coverage concealer kind of hides that. So I kind of like to lift my eyebrow, as you can see, so I can get in the curve. So I do the curve first to the tail, and then I will do the front. And I feel like this just gives you more of a guide on filling in your brows. Instead of trying to fill your brows in first and kind of guessing, I've been doing this and I feel like my brows have been turning out a lot nicer and more precise. Because see, now that I have the top and the bottom, you kind of can see where it needs to be filled in. Because all we want to do is enhance our natural brow shape. We do not want to, like right here, block it off. We don't want to make it thicker. We just kind of want to go with our natural brow, because once you start kind of, I guess, more manipulating the shape of it, I feel like it is going to start looking a little strange for your face. Now, I just use the Tarte eyebrow pencil that came with it. Well, it didn't come with it. I had to buy it separately. It has the spoolie and then an angled brush. You do not need this. It was $17. I honestly feel like I could have gotten a better brush or found a better brush. So if you guys have a favorite eyebrow brush, let me know in the comments so I can try it out. So yeah, so I just go in and fill wherever it looked like I needed. And I feel like this also kind of saves time as well, because you're not guessing where to fill after you outlined it. It shows it. And then of course, kind of the thing now is to kind of leave, like, I'll put a couple right in here just because it's more scarce of hairs. But you kind of want to leave this more scarce and then get more full towards the tail. This is the lightest color, but it's supposed to be ash blonde, because I was going lighter with my hair color for a while. But I feel like if your hair is lighter than mine, it will probably look a little strange, because I even feel like this is a little too dark on me sometimes if I like just do my brows and I don't do anything else. And I want them to come to a point. And then I'm just gonna go back in here and blend this out more. And then you can blend it down, and that could also be used as an eyeshadow base. So it is multi-purpose. Alright, so here is kind of a clean brow, and this one, as you can see, is not. So here is what the difference is. To be a little bushy, you can use the spoolie and push your hairs up, kind of like that laminate effect that is in right now. Let's see, I feel like I could make this bottom right here more precise. It looks really nice and clean, and compared to this one, you can tell. Nice brow, not nice brow. So yeah, that is how I do my brows. I think it's really quick, it's fast, because the other way I was doing it, I was taking too long, and I was kind of just getting annoyed and discouraged and not being excited about doing that part of my makeup routine. So it kind of stopped me from doing makeup for a little bit, and now that I did it this way, kind of backwards, it's faster, don't mind doing them, and takes less time to do my makeup. So we've scooted back a little bit. As you can see, the huge difference. That's how I do my brows, pretty quick. I applied for the Sephora Squad, which is like a little influencer program just to help, you know, micro influencers. You know, it's kind of getting, just with the algorithms and everything on Instagram, it's just like getting harder and harder to get noticed. I feel like they're doing that on purpose anyways, but Sephora is doing this program that they started last year, 2019, that will help you know, creators get together, make content, do reviews. So I applied for that, and you have to like leave testimonies, and that just kind of helps boost our application. So I'm just gonna leave that link below. It just asks for your email and like to write a little something. It'd be like sweet, nice little comment, just a one sentence, something simple, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'd really appreciate that, and thank you for watching. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we are going to have a lot of fun. We're just gonna talk about beauty. I do little crazy things every now and then. Can't wait to talk to you guys. Bye.